and everybody's working their demographic also. You see what I'm saying? Like, we know our people. You know your fans the same way. You know your fans more than we think we know your fans. Right. You see the numbers, you see the attendance, the whole nine. So we're pretty sure that you know what see fit. The thing about it is when we speak on this show a lot, and we try to get these fans to understand, we only see finished product. Right. That's it. So it's easy to be judgmental about finished product. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We don't put in consideration the time, the effort. You feel what I'm saying? The gamble. Mm-hmm. The gamble. Right. Because all in business is all a gamble. So we don't put them things in aspect because we are pampered by these leagues to only see finished product. They're not taking us through. They're not pulling us through the struggle. So we have to take time to sit back and appreciate moments and just say, okay, cool, this is our culture. Let's not run this shit in the ground. Right. Because some things are just an idea. We gotta just leave it at that. Like, okay.
And I think sometimes too, like, you know, even with leagues, right? Like, I believe that either there should be an acknowledged tier system within leagues. Some people give it up to us and say that we're the ones, right? But then I have guys that argue, oh, you're not number one because of this or because of that, right? But then the first question is, well, when are we going to see so-and-so on URL? My thing is, if a guy's not on the league, right, but you like him and you're his fan, if we're not the place to be, why does it matter? There's plenty of other leagues that are hiring them where you can watch them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just hate when people do that because they don't want to admit what it is, but then they'll pose that question. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I'm a big guy on being realistic. You know, I and I also know the grind. I watch these guys grind. They grind to get on URL. They grind to get on the King of the Dots, the things of that nature. Right. That's it. That's the pinnacle for these guys. Some guys don't want to go to King of the Dot because it just doesn't work for them. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And then for me, like if somebody goes, like if there's somebody new coming up and they go there, it's a high probability you'll never see him on URL. Because if they're a new guy and they're breaking over there and that's their lead, then it's like I'm reinforcing or building another star that's going to return back to another platform. It's not good business sense. It's not advantageous for me to do that. Just as I recently saw something where Organic said, like, people asking, why can't DNA battle for the belt? You know what I'm saying? Because he has the highest views on the channel. He has one of your biggest battles against Disaster. He doesn't lose when he goes there. Why can't he have a shot? And he said that, in so many words, I'm not saying exactly, but in so many words, he said, hey, you know, he battles a lot of different leagues and around in a lot of different places, and we want the holder of our belt to be with us. You know what I'm saying? Which makes 100% sense. Right. So, you know what I mean? So for me, the flip side of that is like if there's a new guy coming up out of Philly or someplace else, and he goes over there and he's making a name for himself, the probability, I would just tell him to stay there and make that his home. Wouldn't make sense for me to use it after that point because then it's like I'm pulling from their pool of guys. Even though they, mainly survive their bigger battles off from our pool of guys, you know what I'm saying, that they, try to hire. But for me, that doesn't work for me. But for them, that works great because the main thing that they do is the culture clash thing. What would happen if we brought the street guy to face the suburban guy? That's their platform. That's usually what they do, and that's what they're great at. We're really good at that. You know what I mean? Right. That's their strength, their strong point. They put those matchups together. You know what I mean? And that's their presentation. So for me, that presentation not probably going to work with my audience, and those are probably matchups that I wouldn't book anyway. However, I don't. It does, like somebody that goes there and they make their start there, and they're like this new guy and they're hot. I most likely wouldn't want them on URL, or someone that is really known. There, I've done it. I've had Sharon, who was good, but like the majority of the guys that are their bigger stars, it doesn't make sense for them to come here. It won't make any sense.
Right.
They'll probably end up, if they're going to face some URL guys, they'll probably end up, making a big payday to bring that guy over there. And that's fine. They could do that battle over there. But for me personally, it's not beneficial to me to bring them here. That doesn't make any sense.
All right, I'm gonna pull two callers in before we get to some more dialogue. See if they got some questions for you. I'm gonna go with the first caller, 7386. 7386. You on the line? Shoot your shit, bust your gun.
Yo, what's up, fellas? I want excuse my tardiness.
What's going on, Rob?
What's up,
yo?
yo,
What's
Rob?
going on, bro? What's up, fellas?
Ain't nothing.
Beasly, what's going on, man?
What's happening, man?
Listen, man, I got a question for you. And at GSOE ain't none of the games, man. What's your favorite battle and who your favorite battle rapper? We all got favorites. I don't want to hear the typical owner answer. I like all my roster. Fuck that. Who your favorite to watch?
I like Loaded Lux.
Ah.
I like Lux. I got a couple of guys that I like to watch. I like to watch Loaded Lux. I like DNA. Out of the new guys that I got, I like Grizz Rothstein and Tay-Rock. Those are like my favorite guys. Like, I like to.
Yeah, I don't like DNA, but that's me.
Word.
What's your favorite battle, Bees?
All time?
Yeah, all time.
Man, there's so many, man. But I only can get like one.
Only one.
You can give me five. Give us five. You can give us five.
I like Loaded
All right,
Lux
give me
and
your top
Calico.
5.
I like Loaded Lux and Calico.
Mm-hmm.
I like Calico and K-Shine. I like
That's an underrated battle.
I like Calico K-Shine. I like DNA and K-Shine. I like hey man, I know I'm missing, so I'm gonna think of some other shit tomorrow, and I'm gonna be like, damn man, I should have said that one. Let me think. Hitman and A-Verb.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of mine.
And
Right, that's one of mine.
Trying to think. Shit, man. I like Big T and Hitman too. That was crazy. Big T and Hitman was fire. There's a couple I like. You know what I mean? But those are some of my favorites.
Definitely. We gonna mute Rock for a second. I'm about to pull this next caller because he's a regular for us. That's famous. 3266. 3266. You on the line?
Yo, what up, money?
What's good?
Yo, this King, man. World Battle League. What's going on, fellas?
Yo, what's going on, homie?
What's up?
Not much, man. Definitely want to holler at you guys. It was two things on the tier situation for the leagues, and then for the championship. Don't y'all was talking about with the KO with King of the Dot situation?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is my take on the belt thing, because I'm gonna do the same thing in WBL Philly. It's like you can get anybody to come in there and win the belt. All right, they win the belt. Let's say if Tay-Rock come to WBL and win the belt, Tay-Rock will sign a contract with WBL and only defend that belt on WBL, even though he has other obligations into other leagues. So the Daylight situation, Daylight could battle for the crown and King of the Dot if he signed a contract and only be exclusively for King of the Dot when he defends their championship. You know what I'm saying? The other leagues got to respect the fact that hey, he got to battle until the first date.
Here's the kicker there. The kicker is the exclusiveness of being a champion. When you're being a champion, you hold a title in one league, but you're fighting with no title somewhere else. If you lose there, the value of the champion drops.
Right.
Instantly.
It's like, oh, man, this guy loses every week. Yeah, it doesn't
You know what? You're right. But see, watch this, though. You're right. No, but see, watch this, though. That champion going to, all right, if you champion, you're going to battle, let's hypothetically say 3 times a year probably. You'll defend your belt 3 times a year. There's no point in you doing other battles anyway.
But here's the
point. You can't tell that to the average guy. You're gonna go everywhere that he possibly can go, and he's gonna lose some of those battles because quality is sacrificed when you take too many matchups. You know what I mean? When guys don't have adequate time to prepare. Because let me tell you how it goes. Let me tell you exactly how this happens. Let me speak to experience. Guy comes into URL. Okay.
Right.
Just getting on. He may have battled a couple of leagues, but, nothing really too crazy. So he comes to URL. He does the proving ground. He has a great showing. Everyone's talking about him. Oh, my God. He does the second battle. Oh, man. Now, everybody's calling him. Oh, come down to Wisconsin for a 1-rounder. Come up to Arkansas for a 2-rounder. Hey, would you like to battle this big name out here in Michigan? And what happens is the guy is thinking, wow, I can make all this money. I'll take these matches. Oh, I'll be able to handle it. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Taking 6 weeks to prepare for one match, but 1 is 2 weeks later, you think you can handle it, the quality is going to be diminished. That's a skill that you have to build up to be able to prepare like that. So if you've only been doing a battle every 6 weeks, every 2 months, and now you're doing 3 battles every 2 months, quality is going to go down. So what happens is these guys hit the road, go out there and get all this money, or they run around and they get these matches, and then slowly what happens is they turn this journey. So the guys that you thought were going to be great, they just settle in. And then you look on Facebook, and there's a big picture of them in the Unbiased Review group. Are you guys disappointed with how he turned out? He started off good, but now he's nothing. And then the guy's value is just they got these wild pictures and all these people commenting on him on these blogs and radio shows about how he was good, but he's not as hype, or he was a bunch of hype. No, he probably wasn't really that good, but he took on more than he could handle, and the demand got to the best of him. Oh, I'm only doing a 1-rounder here, and it's only 90 seconds around, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to do a 2-rounder. And before you know it, quality's diminished, you're spread thin, and you become ordinary. And then you look back at us to continue to market you and crush you, but I can't because I can't sell a ticket against your name because you're all over the place. But watch this, though. Your value is down. There's only a few people who can prepare like that.
Right.
Very few.
Right.
So it hurt them in the long run. And what happens is they don't realize, like, before this happened, you were getting no money. You might have been getting $0 to battle or a very limited amount of money to battle. But then in your mind, you think, yo, man, if I can't take all these battles, I'm missing money. No, you're not missing money. You're getting money more than when you started. But you have to grow, brother, and you can't run to every opportunity out here because eventually they will dry up. They will run away. People will be tired of seeing you show up, and, eventually you'll be stuck. And you won't have it. See, what people don't understand was the reason why the first URL guys are still big, or they'll always be who they are, is because they had very good performances. And one of the reasons why, because at that time it was only URL and grind time. So they didn't want to go to grind time. So it was just URL. So it may not seem like it, but URL only might have had like 3 events a year. But when those events came, you were excited. Those guys, they had aggression built up. They were ready to perform at the highest level. So when they put on these performances, they were classic battles. So because they were the first class of URL, they had those classic matchups. Averb's always going to be Averb. It doesn't matter if he gets 3-0 tomorrow. If he talks some shit on the internet next week, you're going to accept it. But the new guy that just comes in and thinks he's the hot shit, he can't. He'll never have that luxury. You know what I'm saying? It'll take him longer to get that luxury. He'll have to put in that work to get that luxury. But the newer guys, not the older guys, I said they didn't put in the work, but it's just a different perception. Because those are, for some people, the first people that they saw on URL, so they hold them in a certain light. Just like the guys that was on the Smack DVD, they're held in a certain light as like the godfathers of the culture because they were the first people doing the a cappella battle rapping that was showcased to the public at large.
Right.
So they'll always have something over the people. Like Reed Dollars will always have a certain place in people's hearts because he's one of the first guys you seen ripping, going crazy with bars on the internet. So he's always going to have that thing. You know what I'm saying? That's just it's because it's the first time that you saw it. You know what I mean? And then with URL, with the next generation of what Smack was, then there's all those guys, Young Yale, Calico, you know, Charlie Cliff. So all of those guys, they're always going to be who they are. You know what I'm saying? You're always going to hold them in a certain light, whether you realize it or not. Even if you think they're having bad battles or whatever, it just takes them one battle to bounce back. But if you just got a URL last month and, you do good for this next couple of months, but then you suddenly fall off, it's over. You got to really put in a lot of work to get back. If you don't even realize there's so many guys that we had that was like slated to be at the top of the culture, and they're not even around. You don't even hear their names, nothing. Like they didn't even battle. You know what I'm saying? Or they're battling in places that the attention is just not the same. They're not in their lives.
Right. And people don't look at it the same because, where they put y'all at from their work that y'all put in. We're going to go right to another caller for you because I see they ready to talk to Bees. I see that. You want to holler at Bees?
Yo.
Don't forget to hit the one button. 3082. 3082. 3082. You on the line? Yo.
What's good, Bees? How you brothers feeling this night, man?
Yo, what's good?
We chilling.
Right. Not my bike.
What's up, man? I was over here listening to you brothers, man. Y'all.
Damn, what was the question?
Hello, y'all hear me?
Sorry, that's crazy.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah. All right, check it out. Basically, my question, I got a question like I'm trying to get on, man. I'm a battle rapper myself. I was just over here spitting my shit, man. I really just wanted you brothers to hear about 10 bars of this shit and let me know what you feel. If y'all got a couple seconds, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we hear you. We're listening, homie.
All right, check it out.
Go ahead, man. Do what you do.
All right, check it. Chapter 1, verse 1, my first showing. And I'm just super excited because I get to hold them. Text, we hold them. Then we blow them. Bet, I check to see that they fold. Texas hold them. Bitch, I'm the best. The motherfucking truth is that. Sorry. Beat me, you must be drunk. Like when Urkel almost fell off the roof at that party. I'm that gnarly, but if it's bricks up in your couch, well, your house we gon' be in. Nobody surviving, ain't no mask I need to creep in. Jump about the ride, run up to the window, peek in, the air the whole crib out like we was spring cleaning. I'm fiending. But you catch your bitch, and this nigga be like, yo, it's cool, cuz I'ma leave that bitch. I check my bitch cheating and be like, boom, leave that bitch. A broad playing me again, I can't see that shit. Hard get hard, she get fucked. CLS, I'm a G at this, a VET at this. Just look hard, I spring for nothing like a free mattress. Say I wasn't ready, I'm in here, lawyer. Plants on a Mario game, I'm spitting that fire. It so happen that when I'm rapping, I feel some violence. Fuck the pavements, I'm waving just like the windshield wiper. Feel me?
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. You started off slow. I seen you was going with the wordplay thing, and then you started cooking leading up to it to go a little bit. I would be interested in seeing your battle.
Check it out. Hold on, bro. One more. Listen.
Hold on. You know what, homie? You know what you better off doing? Why don't you just fit it on a video and then tag us in it? Because then we can really see how you look when you fit it. Cause
I did, bro. I did that. I'm in the buyers group. I'm up in the, you understand me, that other group with all the KOTD URL, that other group. And y'all don't see me. You feel me, y'all? I did that several times. I got likes on all of them. You know what I'm talking about?
What I'm saying is to tag me specifically on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
I did, bro.
I just was on the phone with you. Let me do it.
I did. I swear to, I'm finna do it now.
Send it to me again. Send it to me again tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of hard. I'm outside, so I can't really hear what you're saying. Like, you're going in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Let the people know your name, big guy. Let the people know your name, big guy. Let the people know who you are, big guy, so the world. Yeah.
On Facebook is Jaden B. Moneyham. But my name, Luke Kane, you know what I'm talking about? I use my son name on Facebook. It's Jaden B. Moneyham. You feel me?
Okay.
Jaden, J-A-Y-D-E-N.
Tag me on the gram, yo.
On
tag
Instagram.
Me on Instagram. No, I'll see it.
Beasly on Instagram.
But one thing's for sure and two is for certain, man. Shout out to you for having that confidence. You hear me? You know what I mean? And keep grinding. Keep grinding, man. You know what I mean? You seen Beasly on the line, and you reached out and you let him know I got talent, my nigga. Keep hustling. You hear me? That's what this show is about.
Hell yeah, for sure. I appreciate you, brothers, man.
No doubt. Salute.
Stay up, player. Next caller, 9709. 9709. You on the line?
What's poppin', y'all?
Yo, what's good?
What's poppin', man? It's J-Ron St. Louis, man. I just wanted to say, man, hey, shout out to everybody that's on the line. I've been listening all night. Shout out my nigga Beasly, man.
What's up, y'all?
What's poppin'? Yeah. I just wanted to say, Beasly, I know the East Coast been doing their thing, West Coast been doing their thing. How you feel about this little Midwest thing that's going on so far? Like, are you paying attention to anything that's going on with the Midwest? You know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on, one second. Whose background is that?
No, I'm in the crib.
No, you good. No, I don't hear it no more. Never talk, bro. You good?
Okay. Now the Midwest, I mean, shit, B. I mean, they're an integral part of URL. I mean, from day one, Smack DVD, from X Factor to Midwest Miles, you know, to Young Hill, A-Verb, Magic. Yeah, all these guys have been instrumental in, you know, holding us down. So they're always a part of us. You know, we've had tons of guys come in from Ill Will to JC to, you know, there's a Calico, there's a Big T, you know what I mean? So there's a plethora of these in the Midwest.
With that being said,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay. With that being said, you know,
we got a PG going on in the Midwest in Chicago. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sammy.
I just wanted to touch. Yeah, that's why I touched on it. You know what I'm saying? I got called for that card. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see y'all outlook on some of the new talent on the card, or are y'all looking forward to it and all of that. That's all I called in for.
Always looking forward to.
Shed some light on it. You know what I'm saying?
There has to always be an open mind from the fans. You can always still love your other guys, but, you know, listen, you're not going to like every new guy. Some of them are going to suck.
Real talk.
Some of them are going to be average. Some of them are going to be exceptional. Some of them have potential. But we got to have open minds, you know, and we got to be willing to embrace the new talent as much as the old. If you like it, just click on it. Watch it. Give a critique.
Real talk.
Yeah, I don't like the guy. But don't go into it like it's like you got to look at it as, you know, I might watch it. Okay, he has some potential. He's good. You know, don't go into it. He's not as good as Calico, man. He sucks. You know what I'm saying?
You
can't go into it that way. You know what I'm saying? These are people with years of experience, you know?
I'm going to say this on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? I went up to Known 5 last year. I battled Haitian. You know what I'm saying? It was my first New York experience outside of my home. So, you know, I'm glad I got to experience that because it showed me certain things that URL is looking for. You know what I'm saying? A couple of guys had to go back to the drawing board, but you see a lot of them guys coming back. They trying to show their face again. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the experience that the URL give out to the new guys. You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't push through the first couple times. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. I just wanted to shed some light on the little PG card. And that's all it was.
Shout out to Family Wild 100. That's my bro out there. You know what I mean? I fuck with Chicago heavy. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brother True. You know what I mean? Heavy Gauge.
I'm gonna do one more joint, man. I gotta run after that, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do one more question if you want. You know what I mean?
All right.
Well, before I get into that question, man, everybody make sure if you're in the New York area, man, June 4th, come out to Unfinished Business 2. You get the tickets now at urltv.tv, or you can buy them at the door the day of the show. The private VIP event. We got 5 battles also on that card. We got my man St. Mike going up against Tone Montana. Those are 2 dope MCs. If you're not familiar with St. Mike, you know what I mean? He's dope, man. He's really talented as Tone Montana is. So I think that's gonna make for like an interesting battle. Plus, they are really, really prepared for each other. So that's an additional battle that'll be on that card. In addition to the John and T, who've been hyping each other up every single day. You know what I mean? Of course, the gun titles versus NWX. You got Matt Hopper, T-Top, Riz Rothstein, and Suge. Those are like some real grimy, hard matches that I think will turn out well. You know what I mean? I've been speaking to everybody. Everybody's saying they're prepared and they're ready to go. So, you know what I mean? Come out to Unfinished Business, man, in New York City at Santos Party House. Again, you can get tickets online or you get them at the door. But I would suggest you get them online if you can.
I'm in there.
Yo.
100.
Oh, Beasly, let me ask you. I got a question for you, Beasly. We ever going to get Loaded Lux and Haver?
I mean, I would love to do it. You know what I mean? It just boils down to, you know, pricing and timing. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys want big money, and you know, there has to be a way to recoup that money. You know what I'm saying? And not just recoup it, but for us to function as a business, you know? Like, I can't just go out, do all these crazy things, pay these guys wild astronomical money that no one else is paying, and then just get a pat on, yo, man, y'all did it for the culture, man. You know what I mean? Right. That's cool, but I can't pay my rent, you know what I'm saying, or take care of my business, or either I don't like the fact of, you know, certain guys, if you want a 50,000, 60, 70,000, that's fine to have those aspirations. And whatever you believe that you're worth, I don't have the right to tell you that you're not worth that. The only thing I can do is make an offer, and you can choose to accept it or not, or not take it. But what people have to understand is that we can't just do matches. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't just put all my resources, do everything in the world just to make the match happen, you know, and then we don't go home with anything. Like, that just doesn't make sense. Like, when somebody says, I want $56,000 for a battle, but people don't understand that's not just $60,000. Now, his opponent, okay, if I agree to pay a guy $60,000, his opponent's going to say, yo, man, I at least need 30. I'm not going to, you know what I mean? I don't need, so I need 40 or 30, right? So then, now, that's not where it stops, because I have to get a venue that is safe, that makes sense, that people will come out to. It's going to run me $30,000, $35,000. So now that's a battle that just turned into $130,000 for one battle. Once.
Not counting, you got to build a card around that battle.
Right. Exactly. Not including travel, not including promotion and graphics and videos and trailers, right? Or turn around and do 10, 15 crazy battles for that money. Maybe more. You know what I'm saying? So what really matters more? Is one match bigger than, you know, something that could keep the culture supplied for a long time? Is it one hit? And then what if it's whack? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if it's a whack battle? Like, what if we're all pumped? And then you know what's going to happen? I'm going to get the Monday morning quarterback. You're all around. You guys are dumb. They should have never paid the money. Now they got over on you and battle's whack. We're not happy. You should have done what so-and-so did. Battle's not good. We don't like it. They got over on you. Niggas is making
Yo, Beasly,
laughing at
is
you.
That how you hear the fans? Is that how you hear the fans in your head?
Let me tell you something before Bees go. Bees is one of the funniest, coolest niggas at the event. If he's not running around like a chicken with his head cut off because of some shit that's going on that he needs to make sure the event going. If he can just sit and just cool and chill, this is what you hear.
That's what you're gonna hear. You're gonna see. They're gonna do this wild meme of you, of your face. They're gonna find some meme in your face where you look mad or sad or whatever, and they're gonna go, Beasly's face after that terrible battle that he shelled out all that money for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be looking at, you gonna be feeling that way. You really gonna be mad, like, yo, I could have did 17 battles for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So fans gotta understand the realism of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you put out a card. This isn't what we want to see. We want to see this. Just paying you around. You guys are cheap. You know what I'm saying? It never stops. It don't matter what you do. They're going to always have something to say. But it's all good. I love the fans. The good, the bad. I take all the criticism, man. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with it. So it is what it is, man. But, yo, I'm about to make a move. I definitely will come back on the show. Maybe I'll come on next week. If y'all are happy, I'll get some more questions.
Yeah, no doubt, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. Yo, we definitely appreciate you coming up.
For sure. You can let them know in advance I'm going to come on, and then, you know, they'll have their questions ready. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll get to business and shit. Make sure y'all finish business. And look out for the Born Legacy 3. That's going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be seeing something about that the next couple of days as well. Also, check out the Cicero and Ty Law battle on YouTube.
Up now.
Drop it tonight. Go ahead and watch that and enjoy it. And we're going to get to it, man. So I'll see all of y'all in a minute, man. Much love. Always appreciate it. Thanks for the outlet and the promo and, you know, everything else that comes with being on the show. And shout out to all the fans and people that calls in and that's listening, man. Truly appreciate all of you. And we're going to keep this thing going, man. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get all the updates on the latest battles. And follow us on social media. All the, handles are in the YouTube description of the battles. We'll talk.